Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera from MDC Trading Academy with today's pre-market forecast and end-of-week review for Friday, November the 15th. We start with our news items for today. 8:30 this morning, we have core retail sales and retail sales all together. Very interesting week with news. We had the president speak on Tuesday. We had the Fed chair testify 2 days in a row. Good news for the economy, expected to continue to grow at a healthy pace, and the market is following suit. We can clearly see that the market has this incredible strength to the upside. Now, when I say strength, I don't mean this is the most powerful, strongest run to the upside you're ever going to see. But when have you ever seen the market establish new all-time highs with fantastic volume? Average volume well below 1.1 million, we're about 900,000, but it's steady. And it seems to be very rangy between two areas. It just runs to a top, retraces, runs to a top, retraces, runs to a top, retraces, runs to a top, retraces. But the interesting thing in this particular run here is every time it runs before it retraces, it establishes an all-time high. You can count them here. Look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4 all-time highs here in less than 2 weeks. So the market continues to make all-time highs on low volume. There is no technical reason at this time for the market to move any lower. And as we spoke earlier, and briefly and in the past, if the market wants to move lower, there's plenty of places for the market to find some serious support. Let's look at another large time frame here. As we can see, the market was within this channel to the upside. It broke out of that channel, created a mini channel, and the market has been respecting that ever since. As a matter of fact, once again, every time it hits the top of the channel, it establishes an all-time high. So what are we expecting today? A little consolidation today, obviously, coming off the all-time high. Markets tend to do that. A consolidation through compression. We can see that very clearly here in the next time frame here. You can see it pretty much here. Here is our market consolidating. This is the intraday high of yesterday. Market runs through, establishes a new all-time high. Here's our strong run to the upside. There's the market holding between these two areas. What are we expecting here? Well, coming off the all-time highs, can the market continue higher? Well, here the market attempted to move higher. It couldn't move higher. Now it's testing this area here. If we break here, we can expect a little sweep to the downside before moving higher. But if the market holds here, the market can once again retry to establish another all-time high or head towards that area. Those are our best scenarios for today. Now, obviously, break through the minimum from yesterday, the intraday high from yesterday, can spell a little bit of more downwind for us, which would be healthy in the sense of people profit taking and establishing strong support positions in order to go long. Once again, our trade chart, same thing. You can go right to it. There's our clear compression. We're coming off these areas here, market compressing. There's our attempt to break to the upside. We couldn't do it, couldn't hold it yet. Now it's bouncing off this particular trend line here. Now what's going to happen here? Here's where the market is going to decide. Is it going to move lower? Now we do have this trend. We have this particular trend line down here. This is just a channel based on the run. And if you want to be more technical, this is our run, top of this little F channel here, and then you have a longer trend channel. Now, normally these things break to the upside, but it can continue moving and oscillating between these areas till it finds this area here. If it breaks above it sooner, then we're expecting one more try to the all-time high. Now, we don't know how quickly that's going to happen, but technically, once again, there's no reason for it to move strangely to the downside, maybe some profit taking, but there's no reason for it to go any other way. So let's keep our eyes open for those spots. Have a great trading session, a great weekend. Take care.